Welcome back, Oilers. As you can see, we're back in the good old-fashioned Campus Update set today, so cozy up and remember that sweet nostalgia of those classic episodes of Campus Update. I'm told that this episode leans slightly political. I know, politics in the news, it's hard to believe. So let's get started with the famously cooperative duo, Amnesty International and the Young Republicans Club.
Since this episode seems to be very politically based, we are here to take a quick look at the two clubs that go into politically based discussions here on campus. The first club is Amnesty International. This club is all about focusing on human rights. Amnesty International is an organization based in London who have more than 7 million members across the globe. The club discusses ways students can contribute to human rights around the world. If you would like to check out this club, head to room B24 every other Thursday at lunch. The second club is the Young Republicans Club. As the name suggests, this is a Republican Party-based club. In the meetings, members discuss political issues regarding the United States and the Republican Party. If you're feeling political, come on over and debate about current political issues in our country. The Young Republicans Club meet every other Friday at lunch in the room B26. If you want more details about these clubs, go check out their meetings.
What a fantastic combo. I'm always happy to see those two work together. Last week, I went around campus, as I'm known to do from time to time, asking people invasive questions. It got really interesting after my camera person, Chase, suggested we ask students about the longest U.S. government shutdown in history.
Attention Oilers, it is raining in Huntington Beach.
Here in Huntington Beach.
It is raining in Huntington Beach.
Raining in Huntington Beach.
We'll watch. What's the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
A guinea pig, so I could ride it.
A dog. No, that'd be scary, because then you're like, whoa.
If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
Isabel from Animal Crossing.
Truest statement I've ever heard.
If animals could talk, which animal would be the rudest?
Probably humans.
What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
A pony.
This is by far the saddest part of this. People are like, hey, why don't you do more people for Hall Talk? You're doing the same people. Because half the people start doing Fortnite dances. No one's here.
There's a police car over there.
Should we ask him?
The police officer?
Yeah.
People about the shutdown. Like, ask people why it's shut down.
Wall Talk.
Do you guys know why the government's shut down?
Because I have no clue.
Have none of your teachers talked about the shutdown?
Nope, not yet.
So do you think that teachers are just scared to express the slightest bit of opinion that they don't want to inform their students?
I don't know.
That was a pretty heavy-packed question.
It's not like a complicated problem. Do you know why the government's shut down?
Wall.
Oh, it's Neon Kid. How are you?
I used to be Neon, but I got off of that and I feel a lot better now.
Do you know why the government's shut down?
Well, Donald Trump
wants a wall.
he wants a wall, and he's very incompetent and terrible at being a president. So he's like, let's just set a record and put it in the book of world records. So it's been 25 days, and we're probably all gonna die.
So do you think if a president has a government shutdown in order to get their way, do you think that's bad?
It depends. It's very immature when you let it go on for this long and you don't just make a compromise.
Do you think it was bad when Barack Obama did the same thing for Obamacare?
I'd say I appreciate a lot more of what Obama's done, and I think it wasn't a great choice, but sometimes you have to do those things. This is a case where you don't need that, but we were trying to get health care for people in our country, and right now we're just trying to keep out the infection, which is just insane.
Do you think it's sad that someone named Neon Kid is one of the only people we've had an informed conversation with about this topic?
Yeah, I think it really shows that, like, the reason I did that was more of a facade and a joke, and, like, in reality I'm kind of a politically involved person. So it is strange how that turns out, but, you know, it's what we do. Yes. Let me get in here.
Riveting. No matter what your political views, it is important to stay politically informed. You should be doing your part to understand complex issues before you come to a conclusion. Make informed decisions instead of making democracy a two-sided battle where people mindlessly repeat others' ideas without knowing the full story. When you're ready to make your voice heard, you can register to vote at 18 or pre-register at 16 on the official Californian site registertovote.ca.gov.
Hey cuties, the APA Dance Department has one of their main stage shows, Fusion, coming up this next week.
If you're interested in watching your friends perform amazing dances choreographed by our very own HBHS dance department, then you should definitely buy your tickets soon.
You should be expecting from Fusion not only a broad variety of dance genres, but also a broad variety of emotions and sort of stories or narratives that are going to be told over the course of the evening. There is lots of, the whole first act is centered around sort of looking to the past and the effects that it's had, and then the whole second act roots everything more into the present so that there's this interplay between past and present.
That sounds awesome. Make sure to buy your tickets and come watch the show February 1st at 7:30 p.m. and February 2nd at 2 p.m. and 7:30 p.m.
Recently, our school hosted a special guest speaker from Chapman University who is studying racism and the culture of white supremacism here in Huntington Beach. We sent our reporters Haley and Haley to go investigate.
Hey Oilers! On January 11th, HBHS welcomed guest speakers from Chapman University to talk about white supremacy.
I've been trying to understand how people come to hate in terms of getting involved in hate groups. I've spent a lot of time with people actively involved in hate groups.
Up until 1 week ago today, I coordinated terrorism prevention for the federal government.
Whose 3, 4, 5-year-olds are already doing Nazi salutes.
Watch out for upcoming opportunities to see more guest speakers at our school.
Let's face it, it's difficult to segue between a segment on racism and just about anything else. We can't cure all of our problems, but we can cure one: our daily needed chow. Here's another cool local place to eat and hang out.
Looking for some good food and good fun? Go to Mama's on 39th for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Some of their specialties include burgers, sandwiches, soups, and even mac and cheese. On top of that, they offer live performances by our very own HB students.
We're going to be playing at Mama's on 39th every Sunday night from 5:30 to 8:30. So if you guys are free, you guys should definitely come on down, eat some really good food, watch us play. Maybe some of your friends are playing. Come check us out. We're playing at Mama's every Sunday night from 5:30 to 8:30.
I would totally recommend coming to Mama's to see us play. Not to see us, but for the food, because the food is amazing.
And we're good too.
I'm kidding, we're amazing.
Thanks, Luke. This concludes this episode of Campus Update. And remember, Oilers, stay Oilers. Why would you write that? That's such a stupid slogan. Okay, that's enough